Welcome to day 17 on the Camino del Norte.
This place is cute. And Carlos is very, very attentive as a host. Very hospitable. What a pretty day. Pretty day.
About 12:30. We've been walking for a little over 3 hours and we're just over 8 miles in. Nice place for lunch up ahead.
So about,
Supposedly a beach.
so about halfway through the day,
Oh yeah,
through the mileage.
should be a little over halfway through the mile.
This isn't Rio. It's a traditional corn crib. We started seeing them 2 days ago. We're in the town of Vega, sitting along the shoreline, along the beach, and we're having a picnic lunch.
We're about 8.9 miles into our day. I think we have about 6 and change to go. So making good
Going
progress.
strong. And what's on the menu for today?
We're having bocadillos, Spanish sandwiches, and we noted in one of our guides that there weren't going to be open cafes, which we haven't found any. So we got our food in the previous town. And having a nice picnic.
Yeah, we have a balanced diet with all the basic food groups. We've got our fat and our starches and our chocolates. So we're eating healthy, Mom.
It's all fuel.
It's just fuel. It's just fuel.
Pueblo in paradise.
It is 4 and it's time for snacks again. We think we're a mile and a half from our lodging for the night, so we're having refreshments by the sea.
Hello, pilgrims. We've come to the end of day 17.
We're outside of La Isla. We did about 15.2.
Camino miles.
Camino miles 15.2 with the detours. Strava said we did 16.9. So, our typical easy day.
We started in Cueras, which is a cute little town. It just had
More of a crossroad.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
There were no restaurants there. It was a couple of cute little places to stay, and we enjoyed we had a real nice breakfast. Carlos fixed.
Yeah, he was
it
phenomenal.
there. Yeah.
Dear Carlos.
Yeah, and he was giving us directions on which way to go. He was very helpful.
He was phenomenal.
So, we walked through a little rain today, a little mist. We walked under blue skies, sometimes within the same 15-minute period. We're close to the shore, so weather changes rapidly.
Lots of surprise beaches today.
Yeah.
It's like, I know they were on the map, but they didn't look like terrain that would have a beach, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's a beach.
Big, long beaches.
Yeah.
With incredible surf. The winds were really kicking the waves up, so it was fun to watch.
Yeah, this morning when we were watching the news, in our breakfast room, they had a warning and it showed a map of where we're walking right now, and there were all these yellow bands across the map, and I kind of looked around and said, what is that? And you said it was surf warning.
Yeah.
And we could see why by the afternoon.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It was very pretty.
But if you were a surfer, I don't think it would be what you're looking for.
No.
Well, we had a picnic lunch by one of the beaches because there weren't places open most of the way, so we knew that ahead of time and packed a picnic lunch and stopped at the picnic table of the beach. Beautiful beach. Nobody was on it. It's really
Along
nice.
this stretch, there are several notations in the guidebooks that say you go long stretches without any available food. And so we took the precaution of buying some bocadillos this morning, and we may have to do the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, and some of the guidebooks showed that there were bars or stores along the way, but everything was closed.
Right.
So
if you're doing a late Camino Norte, just read your guidebooks, get your guidebooks, study your guidebooks, and really take what they say at face value. When there's no services, they really mean it.
And I think you mentioned this before, it's good to cross-reference a couple different guidebooks. Don't just rely on one.
Yeah, right now we're working out of the Cicerone Guide, the Village to Village Guide, the Wise Pilgrim Guide, and several apps. And we're using booking.com to find accommodations because we're a group of 4. So we're not just hauling into an albergue and taking up half the beds. We're deliberately booking about 2 days out for places, and that way we know we've got all day walk and we can enjoy the walk and we don't feel like we have to race to get to the albergue.
And we found accommodations to be pretty reasonable. I mean, we're paying much more than we would if we were staying in an albergue, but by normal tourist standards, we're still coming in at about €100 each per day.
Per person.
Per person, yeah.
So high for pilgrims, but for just for visiting another country, it's very reasonable.
Yeah.
We passed through one of your favorite towns today that you've discovered a new favorite place.
Yes, I love Vega. I love Vega because of the murals and because there were a couple of folks out collecting figs, and they shared their figs with us, and they wished us to bring Camino.
Yeah.
Well, the real cincher was the fish on the restaurant.
That was pretty cool.
Down at the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my favorite was the mural of the dog in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
with
Speaking
the
of
actual
dogs.
car parked in front of it.
Yeah.
We've left the land of setters and we're now in the land of border collies. And we met several very nice border collies today, including one complete love sponge. I could still be standing there and he would still be rubbing against the fence trying to get to me to get love and pets.
Yeah.
Very affectionate dogs.
Yeah.
Even the German Shepherds seem kind of affectionate.
Great day overall.
Yep.
Yep.
That goes in the record books as another good day. In spite of the rain, the wind, all the stuff.
And Granger's very happy because when we rolled into town, we had 2 big platters of calamari.
Yep. That was our snack for the afternoon and it was fabulous.
The gin and tonic probably didn't hurt either.
And I still have half of it in the room.
Well, you best get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us and coming along the way with us.
Buen
Camino.
Camino.